to episode 11 of
MILFs Unfiltered.
What a bloody week it's been. I don't know about you guys listening, but it's just been bloody mental, and we've just been having a rant off camera about
we
it.
we have. It's been a universe testing us kind of week.
Oh, the universe this week can fuck off.
You know how they say things comes in threes? Well, I think mine's coming 300s.
Testing us. Life is being tested at the moment, people.
It
So
is.
if you're going through that moment in life where you feel like you're being tested, we are right there with you.
Yeah, and if anybody else feels like January has been 600 years long, we're also right there with you.
But do you know what? It's the last day of January. Woo! Fucking get lost. We hate January, apart from when it's your birthday. That's the only good thing that comes out of January, is that it's your birthday and you're getting closer to
The big 4-0. I feel like I've aged this week. Like, I was looking at my face this morning, I was like,
Yeah,
I've got like saggy jowls.
Yeah, you've got a few more lines. Like, you might need to get a bit more
Botox might be topping
done.
up. Jesus Christ. So much I frowned this last week.
But anyway, we're not going to bore you with our doom and gloom of this week. So, because normally we ask how your week's been, but we've just ranted off
That'd
camera
be an
about
episode
it.
in itself.
Yeah, we've ranted off camera about that. So we're not going to start this episode with all doom and gloom, because like I say, we're at the end of the most shittiest month of the year. We're going into Feb. The weather's been shit, but you know what? We're going to liven it up a little bit
We are.
for the next 30 minutes. So it's all onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah, we are delving into the biggest threat in society, the ick. The ick.
Oh, I love a good ick. I love a good rant about icks as well.
Yeah, and I think it's funny how some people go, oh, that's not an ick, I could live with that, and other people are like, get out of my life now, because that is an ick.
Oh, but I think it when I think of like what you've just said of some people thinking it's an ick and some people can live with that ick, I think it really makes you think about that person in question, about the type of person that they are.
Yeah, if you're prepared to settle for that, then I'm not sure that you're okay.
Yeah, but I think the good thing is when you've got friends, I think you all have relatable icks anyway.
Yeah.
And there's some icks that you can put up with friends and in relationships.
Yeah.
But then there's some that just make you question your entire like friendship, relationship, existence.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think there's so many icks in so many different sectors. Like you're walking into the gym and there are major gym icks, and I'm like, who invited you here? And then there's people in my family. I mean, my family is a family twig. It's not a family tree, it's a family twig. And even then, there's times I look at my family members and think, ooh, that is
I always
icky.
find there's parenting icks.
Oh yeah,
Icky parents.
Icky parents.
And like I say, we've only just like touched the surface with these topics, but we are going to be diving straight into it, and literally no one's safe.
No
one is safe. We are talking relationship icks, mum icks, gym icks, everything, and basically listeners icks as well. We'll go into our listeners icks.
Yeah, a little bit of research, market research. I did a little bit of market research on this yesterday, and I've got a really good one that I think's hilarious.
Well, why don't you just share it? A listener's ick.
Yeah.
Right, share it, come on.
So, this came from a male as well, and it was.
And this is what I love, right? I think the guys are getting a little bit confused about what MILFs Unfiltered actually is. And then when they actually find out it does genuinely mean mum's in love with fitness, I think they think, oh shit. But it's good to know we do have male listeners, which is great. So we've got the DILFs with us. We got the DILFs.
Yeah, but this ick was guys that have either fanny packs or them really small handbags. You know, like the little small purses that they put over the shoulder. And he was like,
right, babe, we're not in America. They ain't called fanny packs, they're called bum bags.
Yeah, but they are fanny packs, aren't they? Do they go over your fanny? Yes,
yeah, but America go, like, I got a fanny pack. But we call them bum bags.
Guys with them, and the little, like, man bags, man purses, or when they wear the fanny packs, but across the chest. Like, it's not a Gucci.
No, but I think, right, I think it's young lads that wear that, and if anyone over the age of 21 wears it, then fuck me, like, there's something wrong. I think it's more for teenagers, isn't it? Surely.
Well, I don't know, because I think
what goes in a man bag? Because they don't have tampons, they don't have makeup to carry. What the fuck goes in the phone? Just use your pocket.
well, exactly. But does that ruin the athletic
Or
of the bulge?
you know, if they're keeping it safe, they might have Johnnies in there.
Or, if they're struggling because they know they're going to be drinking a bit too much and they then can't get it up, they might have a little blue pill in there.
Yeah, also a blue pill, Johnnies. Well, maybe aftershave, they might have a bit of spray and go, a bit of Sol de Janeiro, who knows? I'd love to know. But the thing is though, they always say, don't ever look in a women's bag. Do you look in a man's purse, in a man's fanny pack? Like what?
Fanny pack?
Like what? Don't go rooting in there, you don't know what. I'll start rising up maybe. Start rooting in there, whatever. But no, that to me is for me is those, how can I say it without sounding really bad? But those
just sound really bad.
Those
Let's go for it.
stereotypical gym bros,
that
probably been taking something to help them with the.
They're all water. If you put a pin on them, they pop.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Look, they've been taking a little bit of a substance to get them to the physique that they've got, and they're like muscular. They've got like probably the matching Mackenzie shorts.
Mackenzie,
Gym,
not the 1990s.
No, but that brand is still going, isn't it? Is it Mackenzie or whatever? I'm even going there like with Gym King that is up there for me. But like matching, like cord set. They'll have the Nike socks on. They'll have the Nike shock bubble things on. They've got everyone can picture who I'm talking about. Lego hair with a cap on, with the big silvery gold chain.
A cap that's balanced on the back.
Yeah.
And they just look like they've forgotten to actually put it on.
Yeah, and they've got all the gold jewellery.
Yeah.
And then they've got the bum bag, the man bag coming around. That, to me, makes my fanny dry up like that. That, honestly, is the biggest ick and the biggest turn off ever.
That makes my fanny dry
It does. Like, do you know what, when you see someone and you get your fanny flutters?
Yeah.
And your fanny flutters, that, like, no.
Stitches itself up.
It just like crawls back inside and just like shuts down. Biggest ick ever. To me, that is just not attractive.
And then they've got the roadman walk, like they've got two carpets under their arms, and they're like,
no. And obviously they've been on the tanners.
Oh yeah,
because they've been on the tanners too much.
They're actually like they've escaped from Willy Wonka.
And then I can guarantee.
Turkey and have the teeth.
I was going to say they've been to Turkey and have the teeth done. And like people are listening now and they're thinking, and they can picture who they are.
Yeah.
You can see this person and you know what I'm talking about.
And you know, if they're out with friends in a nightclub, everyone knows where they are because all they need to do is smile. And it's like, ting!
Ross are friends.
They didn't go to like a high class place in Turkey, they got like a voucher.
Yeah, but to me though, what I find really sad is that these people think that they look the shit.
Oh, they are the dog's bollocks.
They are the dog's bollocks. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So I've just combined all my icks into like one person. And I can guarantee in every single gym across the fucking country, in the UK, there is this type of person.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, what makes them even more of an ick is that they're generally not a nice person either. They walk around with like a chip on the shoulder,
and normally with
like they're assholes.
No disrespect, they're also walk around like that, but they're also as thick as two short planks. They're also normally thick as pig shit, but think that they couldn't run the country.
So, for any guys listening, if we have just literally described you to a T, sorry. And I'm sure you've got a lovely girlfriend and a lovely wife or whatever. No disrespect, but that's
you're at home wanking into a sock.
Yeah, either way. But we do apologise, and that's just how we run. That is my biggest ick. If it was coming from like gym looks, what they wear. That to me is like a massive turn off for me.
Do you know what is a really big ick? And I think if I was ever going on holiday with somebody and they did this, I'd actually get off the plane and never speak to them again. People that clap when the plane lands. I automatically want to get up and go, "You're a wanker."
Now, when children do it, it's okay.
No,
like,
because a grown-ass adult has told them to do that. Somebody grown-ass has told that child to do that. If a grown-ass man is clapping when the plane lands, you should have been pushed off it.
No, right, I get it. Right, for me, right, I am not one of you're thinking, please don't be one of them. I am not a person that claps when the plane lands. I am fucking buzzing when I'm out there and that heat hits you.
Yeah.
I get that.
But I don't need to clap about it.
When we came back from fucking Dublin, from the social circle, coming back to Manchester, wet, miserable fucking UK, some fucker clapped when we landed. On the way home, if you clap when you've landed, coming from a holiday, I think within rights, you should be allowed to get shot. On the plane, captain comes out, boom. Who claps when they've landed after a holiday? That tells me you've had a shit holiday.
No, but this is the point, right? They clap because the pilot's done their job. When I go to Aldi and they've scanned my fucking food shopping, I don't stand there clapping, do I? When I've been to the doctors told me that whatever's wrong with me today, I don't stand there clapping it. Well done, you've done your job. Not a fucking weapon.
Oh, but do you know what? Whilst we are speaking about pilots, I came across a Instagram post the other day of a young girl who's just done all the training to be a 2A pilot. Oh my god, she's well fit. She's proper repping like women,
banging woman,
landing this massive jumbo fucking jet. And I'll have to put her Instagram because I was absolutely amazed. It's taken her years.
Well, it will
years to do this.
It's a man's fucking world.
It is a man's fucking world, and she's absolutely repping the women. And it was just an instant empowering woman flying fucking jumbo jets, which usually is a man's job apparently. Fucking follow, absolutely buzzing.
Fantastic.
So I will drop her Instagram. Can't remember what she's called, but yeah, I just love it. Shit like that, women like doing amazing.
My really serious question for you is: how do you feel about socks in bed?
Oh,
because for me it's a no-go.
It depends how cold. I wear socks in bed sometimes. Depends how cold it is.
Sleep?
Are you? Yeah. Do you not have bedtime socks when it's really fucking cold?
No, see, I'm that person that sleeps with my feet out the duvet.
What do you mean?
Well, I can have my electric blanket on. Yes, I am 900 years old. But
you're dissing people who sleep in socks if you've got an electric blanket.
Listen, I sleep in a king-size bed on my own and I've lost 7.5 stone of pure fat and insulation. I've been lied to for decades about how cold it is.
Get fucking thermal pyjamas then.
Thermal pyjamas, mate. I spend my life in 6 layers. 6 jumpers get put on me and then I'll still sit by the fire wrapped in a blanket. But I'll have my electric blanket on, plus my house, I need to be a millionaire to fucking heat it. It's too big.
Third world problems around 6 fucking big people.
I love my electric blanket on, but I don't like having hot feet, so I sleep my feet out the duvet.
Oh no, I have cold feet is bad. I can't get to sleep if I've got cold feet. No. But now, are you talking about people who sleep naked and sleep with socks on?
That's weird. If you've got a full jammy set,
I've just got another.
Or blokes when they go to bed in the boxes but keep their socks on. What?
No,
what?
My biggest thing, right? This just comes when Dave does not do this, but when I see it or hear of people that do this, I think that would absolutely turn me off. So like men, when maybe you've done the deed or whatever, walk around with just a t-shirt on and no bottoms.
What? No.
That's like a toddler.
One, why have you left your t-shirt on while you're getting down and
No,
dirty?
some people like they have sex and then like they'll
their choice of clothing to put back on is a t-shirt, not a pair of boxers. No. They're just going to wander downstairs while Karen next door
I know, but are men out there that wander around in just a fucking t-shirt and nothing on, and it's like a fucking toddler wandering around and they haven't got the nappy or the underpants on. That is a turn off.
Oh no, not for me. That not for me. Not for me.
No, but I know that people do that. But we've just gone straight in. And I feel like all these icks are all about men. So
do you know what?
Let's balance it out a little bit. Let's talk mum icks. So let's go about what do you know what my biggest ick what I see mums do? Wet wipe mums.
Everything's wet wipes.
No, I'm not on about.
Like they're just mad asses.
They're mad asses.
Oh,
yeah. Right, and they're bringing up wet wipe kids.
Yeah.
I'm not on about cleaning the face and always having wet wipes. They are essential. I'm on about proper wet wipe mums who are just bringing up wet wipe kids.
Do you know what irritates me as well? Mums that go, we don't do screen time in our house. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, that goes with the gentle parenting parents as well.
We don't do screen time. Oh, right, well, can you let me know your secrets? You'd make a bloody killing.
Absolutely. So I think we are in that generation where they were, and it is scary. People were saying that, if you think about communication, language and literacy in early years, that's plummeting.
Spoken like a true primary school teacher.
That's plummeting. Speech and language is on the rise, and they are saying it's because more children are being put on tablets and not being read to. And it was on, I can't remember who it is on Instagram. It's a teacher that is on Instagram, and he was saying he can always tell the children not who have the designer clothes and not who live in certain type houses or the places that they live, or if they go on holidays every year. He says he can always tell the children who have been read to every single night and those that haven't. He said because of the vocabulary, their imagination, he said, and they'll be the children that will succeed in life. So we do try and make a conscious effort to read every day with Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, in topics for that, what did we write in the reading journal for, the 5th night running? Because we can't have written great reading.
Great reading, Lucas. that every day I'm like,
I was so glad when that fucker stopped coming home.
Oh.
Although hilariously, so Nancy is a real English nerd. Like, she absolutely loves her English. She loves reading. So she'd been reading a story at school, and hilariously, because we've reached that age of, we're starting to be interested in relationships. It was about a girl who was in the war, but she'd fell in love with somebody. And she really liked this boy, but he was and she was, I love it. So she messaged my sister and was like, Auntie Bliss, have you got any books that are like love stories? So my sister messaged me and was like, am I alright to look? I was like, yeah, but as long as they're not she reads Dragon Smut.
Why did you come to Auntie Kayla? I'll give her 50 Shades.
So I was like, you need to find something that's appropriate, because if she takes it to school. So anyway, she came with a selection of books for her to choose, and then I went to pick Nancy up from homework club because she's a little geek, and she was like, Mummy, I read this book and look, it's got an emoji of the middle finger in and says shit. I was like, babe, you hear far worse than that at home, don't worry about it. She was like, yeah, but what if I get caught? I was like, if your teacher's having an issue with it, you're nearly 12, they can grow up.
You're leaving in a few
you go
months,
to high school in a couple of months. We're living in the real world, babe. Crack on.
But no, back to parenting icks though. Again, gentle parenting.
Do you know what?
And you can see it when you see it happening in front of you. You just think it's a bit. I'm like,
when I see them going, oh, don't cry. Just tell them what for. They're not behaving like that. They're having a tantrum because they're being a spoiled little shit.
And they'll go,
it's not okay.
It's okay. What would you like Mummy to do? Right. I can see you're upset. Lucas, get your things and get over there now. You just lose your shit. Factory reset. Every time I see gentle parenting, I'm like, bitch, that is not working.
It's like, why at the age of 3 are we asking this child to choose whether they would like to put their shoes on or not? Put your fucking shoes on and get to nursery. It's a real fucking world. There's days I don't want to put my shoes on and have to go to work. But guess what? We live in the real world, darling.
Oh, that gentle parenting,
And this
you've
is why-
probably gathered, is not for us.
No.
We do not
But this
gentle
is
parent.
why we have like flaky 20-year-olds because we can't go and get a job because mummy brought us up to be a wet wipe.
Wet white kids, I'm telling you, all connect. You want your kids to have something a bit about them, not to be a flaky wet wipe.
Right, my other parenting ick, and this goes both ways. I can't stand it either way.
We said the mums then, but it's any dad's, mum's,
But
gentle parenting.
When parents are separated, and I've heard this happen from both sides, and they say that they can't go out this weekend because they're babysitting the children. Sorry, pardon, what? You're babysitting your own flesh and blood. No, it takes two to tango. You made that kid. You're not babysitting. It is your flesh and blood and your responsibility. But I hear that, we can't go out this weekend, I'm babysitting kids.
I'd never say babysitting, they're yours.
Yeah, but that gets heard. I've heard that. Absolutely fuming. It drives me insane. I actually want to turn around and go, give yourself a slap, get in the corner and have a word.
Oh, I've never heard anyone I know that said that, but that's not right. No. Brother.
I think we're a little bit delirious after our week this week.
Yeah, we just don't give a shit. Have you got any more family icks, parenting icks? So we've gone through a few parenting. They are the ones to me that I think they annoy me the most. Those, and another thing that gives me the ick is when those parents where their kids do no wrong.
Oh yeah,
and they're probably
little Jimmy
shits.
wouldn't do that.
And they're probably behind mum's back little fuckers as well. You know what I mean? Like
so behind
if you were allowed to fish slap a kid, you know what I mean? You'd love to proper
fish slap.
And I think it's because the parents were all like, they don't do anything wrong.
Do you know what though? When I used to work in secondary education, parents come in and they used to go, they don't behave like that for me at home. And then by the time they get to year 11, they'd be sat in an office crying, going, I don't know what to do with my child, the wild. Well, maybe you should have parented it a few years ago. That might have been helpful.
Maybe stop gentle parenting and actually took some control over your child.
Maybe recognise that your kid were a twat back when they were 7.
I'll openly admit, admit that my kids are twats.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not one person who will defend them and say, oh no, they don't do that, or they're not that.
No, it's like when
my kids
when you used to have to ring home when we both worked in education and say that your little Johnny's done this, and then the first thing they do is go, they wouldn't do that. Well, I'm not wasting the hours in my day ringing you, making up a load of bullshit.
Or they'll say, well,
what did somebody do to them?
Yeah. No, babe, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's okay. Your kid's a twat. It's fine. Just
be okay with that.
I've got 2 little twats. It's okay to bring up some twats. At least they've got something about them.
Yeah.
But don't be that parent.
Yeah.
Don't be that parent that says, no, there's nothing wrong with my little Jimmy. It must have been the other child.
Yeah.
No, babe. No.
Yeah, I was all right when Nance was about 2 and she went through a phase of biting people, and my gran used to be like, this is not all right, and I'm like, Gran, she's just spirited. She's a twat, but she's spirited.
No, but she's obviously grown out with the biting.
Yeah, she's grown out with the biting
now.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
So now let's go on to universal icks, the everyday icks that happen that everyone can relate to. So obviously we've said the plane landing, massive ick, socks in bed. There's one on here which I've never seen in my life, and if I did,
it's like you've been framed.
If I saw this and it was a guy who was, let's rate him above 8 out of 10, 8, 9, 10, and he did this, is an instant -1. Vagina.
-1?
Vagina. Like, no. When have you ever seen men chasing pigeons?
I lived in London, I used to see it all the time.
Kids, yeah.
Lads would be out on a group and they chase pigeons.
How old are we talking?
Well, I lived in London, I were at uni, mate, so we were like into our 20s, weren't we? And I'd be like,
They've got to be single now. They have got to be single.
Yeah, still living in the mum's basement. Probably passing comments on your fact that you've no tits.
Yeah, probably. That's who they are. That's who they are.
They also chase pigeons.
Fucking pigeons.
Yeah, like that bloke that commented to say you're not MILFs.
Yeah.
Whilst looking like an actual fun.
Oh, that's all for another episode. Negative comments that you get on social media, they're honestly laughable. I've had some proper laughs this week with Dave over that.
Well, him that chases pigeons is also commenting on your flat tits.
He is. But it could, Anthony Joshua, I'm thinking of like my celebrity crush. Anthony Joshua.
But you've just said he'd only be -1 if he chased a pigeon.
Right.
If I was on a date with
if I saw
somebody...
Anthony Joshua and he was just chatting away, being as handsome
Beautiful
and as beautiful as he is, and he went, pigeons! I'd be gone. He'd have to turn around and I'd have gone. And I'd be like, that is shocking.
If I was on a date or with a guy, even with a friend, and he started chasing pigeons, I would turn and run the other way.
What if it was me? What if I did it?
I'd be like, it's alright, she's on day release. I'm taking her back in an hour.
Pigeons! Oh my god. That's shocking. Honestly, if anyone over the age of 4, I'm going to be generous and say 6.
No,
because some boys are a little bit immature like that. So let's give them 6.
Well, maybe
Lucas might be 10.
That can't still be their excuse at 22.
No,
they're a bit immature.
That is shocking. Oh god. What's that one?
Saying nom nom in a restaurant when they're eating, like, oh, nom nom.
No way. See, I've only been with Dave on dates.
Well, I've tested the waters for both of us. Date ender.
And has someone, while she's been on the date, gone nom nom?
Yeah, or they've gone nom nom. This is
it's horrible.
And it was one of those where I was staring into my pasta thinking, please world, swallow me up.
Oh my god. See, you probably have experienced a lot more icks than me, because like I say, I've only been with Dave's, so I've only got David's icks, and David's only got my
clearly
icks.
David's icks can't be that bad because you've married him and stayed married to him.
I don't think he's got bad icks. The only icks that he has, I've got something in my sock, sorry, for anyone who's watching
this video, she's not picking at all.
I'm not, I've got that plastic thing in my, there we go, see?
Oh, that bit that holds your socks together.
Yeah, I just rip it off. No, I'd say Dave's biggest ick, and it's when he's asleep, so he doesn't even know he's doing it, bless him, but he makes like, not a grinding noise with his teeth, but it's like he's sucking on a tit or another, but he doesn't know he's doing it.
Oh.
And it's only when he's in deep sleep and then I'm still up and I can't sleep because I only need like 4 hours. And honestly, I swear to God,
I don't think I could do it.
But he's like that.
You need to get him some of that sleep tape and get him some of them magnets.
You can get something for your mouth, can't you? He needs that. He's like that.
Like he's chomping.
Like he's chomping. It's like he's chomping on something. I just want to smother him. I can't sleep.
I'd have to elbow him.
Oh no!
My ex-husband used to be a real snorer.
See, Dave says I snore,
and I used to have to absolute fucking elbow him to the ribs. I should have done it a bit harder.
But to be honest with you, Dave says I snore, and I keep saying to him, "Prove it." And every time he'll wait, he says, "You were snoring well, God must know." I'm like, "Proof? Do you record me?" No. So I still don't think I do. You slept with me in Dublin, did I snore?
Yeah, no, you didn't snore when we were in Dublin.
See, and I drank, so there's no reason for
And to be fair, you were that smashed. You didn't even, following, the only thing you did when we came in that Saturday night was put your silk bonnet on. Silk bonnet, her jammies, and then went to bed. I had to wake her up the next morning. She peeled off her eyelashes, brushed her teeth, got dressed, and off we go.
That was the old Kayla who just Radox face, used to sleep with makeup. I don't do that anymore.
No.
I've got a good skin routine now. I'm going really feminine.
I'm going
really feminine.
Because I won't lie to you, I did come home and say to my mum, I was like, I don't know that I can do that. I think Kayla's just tested our friendship because I was horrified terrified that you woke up the following morning, pulled off your eyelashes from the night before, brushed your teeth, and off we went to the airport.
Yeah.
Not a face wash in sight.
No.
I was like, that's a whole new level, that babe.
That's
It's a good job, I love you.
Yeah.
It's a good job, you are the other half of me.
Yeah, and I'm not really feminine, so this is why your feminism is rubbing off of me, because now I wash my face.
We're starting with small.
We started small steps, baby steps.
Baby
But yeah,
steps.
I do now take off my makeup. I don't just get in the shower with Radox original source mint. Wowzers! Don't use that on your face.
Your eyeballs.
I know. But yeah, I'm doing all right now. But some people might say that's a nick. But I think guys would think that's a nick. Girls not taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like
I would imagine
rubbing the face with Radox.
I mean, Dave clearly doesn't find it in it.
And then having like hairy legs and stuff.
I mean, that's winter.
That's winter.
That's winter.
That's Yeti season.
Yeah. Fucking thermal.
But no, I think some men would, because let's be honest, men these days are pretty much on
men
par
sit
with
longer in the
women.
bathroom.
Yeah, of taking care and grooming themselves. I think men are definitely on par with that.
Yeah.
So
What we're delving into.
mum life icks, even though we've gone through it.
Mum life ick, she's nugget.
No, not all of them, not the ones that are on this card that I've got. Sharing toilet training updates.
All right, okay.
Which, to be honest with you, the only thing I've ever done is sent, not in the family group, but I've sent a picture of Lucas's shit to Dave because it was absolutely massive and I couldn't believe the size of it that came out of it. So I've sent, like, this has just come out of our child, like, huge. And it's massive. Honestly, it's the size of his body. I don't know how on earth. Honestly, he has the biggest poos, just my little boy, that it's just unreal. So I do send them to Dave, but that's just probably an ick between me and Dave more than anything. Dave would be like, I'm just eating my lunch, thanks for that. Do not open unless you're eating. They have that. Oh yeah, we have said that. We have done mum life eggs. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Have you thought of these? There's a few on here that I do, relationship and dating icks. Now, obviously, everyone knows that I am the married one, which I do have relationship icks, which I've just said with Dave. You've got experienced more dating icks. Now, the first one, right, when he runs for the bus.
Right, that came from my sister actually, because she was like, if a grown-ass man with like a turtle backpack, so it's like tight up,
he might have to get to work. He might have to get
I used to think this living in London when they used to like run down the stairs to get to the tube. This tube comes every 2 minutes, mate.
Right, I get that.
You fucking whopper. Why are you elbowing people out the way with your fucking turtle backpack that's done the strap? You know what I mean? Like it's done right tight, and he's got both shoulders on, and it's like a little turtle backpack running along, and he's running for it.
I get that with the underground.
Yeah, but running for a bus.
But they might have to get to work, Emily.
Well, then they should have been more prepared and spent less time in the fucking mirror.
They might have been gentle parenting on the way out. Tommy might not have known whether he wanted to wear his shoes for school or his wellies, and he was gentle parenting him.
Or he might be late for that bus because he's been chasing pigeons.
Either way, he was late for work. Let's give the guy a break. But I'll tell you what, I'll add an ick onto it though. It's not the fact that he was running for the bus. So when he misses it and they do that, that's slow down. That's slow down. Like, I was just jogging.
It starts in star jumps.
Right, next one. Texting, haha, at the end of every message. See, no, I don't get any other people that text me.
I just don't get it. Oh, lol. Mate,
I just use emojis. Emojis are the best way of talking.
Yeah.
I still use lol now and again though.
Every now and then, it's appropriate, but not the end of every message.
See, I just put laugh my fucking ass off, LMFAO, that's what I use. If it's really funny.
If it's really funny.
Really funny. Oh, this is big. This is it, right? Right. Do you know how we just pictured the guy in the Mackenzie cohort? Right.
He's also got this.
No, he hasn't. Also, possibly, but there's also another guy. Right? There's another guy. He's probably called Brian or something like that.
Kelvin.
Something like that. And he'll have a t-shirt on, probably with a few coffee stains on it. He'll wear glasses. He doesn't really care about the way he looks, so his hair's probably not in any kind of style.
A mobile?
Listen to me, okay? I'm seeing this guy like in his some younger generation do this, but the way I see this guy is like he's in his 50s. He's married, but they probably only had sex twice because they've got like 2 kids, so they don't really do much. Hasn't really got any form of style. He'll have his cargo trousers on. Like, do you know those like cargo pants that people wear with the pockets that come down? He'll have a fanny pack, right? He's rocking the fanny pack. He'll probably have a turtle bag on the back as well. That's what he does. And he won't have like Nike or Adidas socks on. He'll just have some standard ankle socks, which are probably bright orange or probably bright green. And then he's got the fucking mules or the sliders on. Sliders or mules. That, my friends, is a Brian. That is what Brian would wear. He's got no sense of style. He's got a wife who's probably got no sense of style either. So you have those over 50 socks and sliders, but then you get what we're calling our lad from the beginning. He's definitely like a Scot.
Yeah.
Or something.
Scotty boy.
Scotty boy. Then you have your Scotty boys.
And he puts the Z on the end of Scotty boys.
Scotty boys. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to throw a spanner in the works because my 38-year-old brother, who looks like he's chiselled from some sort of Greek god background, since moving to Dubai and thinking he's some sort of Arab prince, will come home with his lovely linen pants on and his nice top, dressed like the bee's knees and the dog's bollocks, and his hair to perfection and his chiselled abs, and hugs you and he's hard.
And if there's any single ladies listening to the description of Emily's brother, I'll pop his Instagram below, you can go and I'll check him out.
I mean, his girlfriend's utterly beautiful. He is absolutely punching, and I like to remind him of that every time I speak to him.
She's absolutely beautiful. He's spoken for, but you know.
But he likes to wear these pulled up ankle socks and his Birkenstocks. Mules. He's going to be brand mules.
Well, at least he's not rocking the cargos.
And I'm absolutely horrified every time he comes home, and I'm like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Is he wearing them with socks?
Yes. Pulled up ankle socks.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I'm like, Daniel, for somebody that is a good looking lad, that's a 0. That's an ick.
That is an ick.
Yeah, we have to have a word about it.
Yeah,
and me and my mother chuckle about it every time we come home, and I'm like, for somebody, it's a good job he only really does headshots, isn't it? Because they saw his feet, they'd be running for a mile.
And a good job he's spoken for, because he wouldn't go far with them bad boys.
Yeah, right. And then we all know my last relationship dating ick. My hatred for Crocs continues.
I know, and there's a few boys in the social circle that I keep seeing that, and I think Nathan is trying to start a trend in the social circle boys. Casey's already started doing it.
Right, did you see the post the other week where Nathan was washing his Crocs in the dishwasher? His multiple pairs of the same white Crocs. Nathan, I'm coming at you. And we're going to tag in this. He's multiple pairs of white Crocs, and he's washing them in the dishwasher and telling people genuinely about how to look after them.
How many white pairs of Crocs do you need, Nathan?
What dishwasher cycle to put his white Crocs on? Boil those bastards.
Boil them. Boil, just burn them.
Just melt the fuckers. Please. For a good-looking guy, Nathan, those were an ick.
But then, you know, his sense of style's passing on to Casey. I saw Casey with some of those bad boys on.
But he's a bright fucking blue. He's like, might as well have come with neon lights that said, look at my shit Crocs.
And he was on the treadmill. Yeah. Casey, what are you doing?
Oh, it's a good job these guys are good guys.
It is, and they are. They're lovely, lovely lads. But
oh dear.
Yeah, but we all know how Emily has
honestly,
Crocs.
No.
Right, we're going on to the, we'll do a couple of gym icks and then we're going to go on to a game.
Yeah.
So, give me your gym icks.
My biggest gym icks is the people that grunt really loudly. Why are they going, ugh? And I apologise if that's really loud down my microphone.
What did it go like?
What's for the people at the back? And they do it purely so everybody looks at them. They're attention-seeking hoes.
For me, I don't grunt that loud, but when especially leg day and it's really heavy, I might make a noise, but it's not like a...
Right, but you're not there chest pressing fucking 12 kilos. Fucking retard. Like, what absolute spanners are those people?
Right, everyone knows my ick from the gym.
Yeah.
Everyone knows my biggest ick, the fucking fanny pad being used during a squat. And I see men using it all the time on the back when they're squatting like 10 kilo. Guys, please.
Grow a pair of balls.
Grow a pair of bollocks. It is a hip thrust pad. And you can see the girls wandering around the gym who've got a hip thrust to do, and they're going, where's the hip thrust pad? Where's the hip thrust pad? And it's like Jamie's over
Scotty
on there.
boys.
Scotty boys.
Scotty boys over here.
Scotty boys on here with fucking him with it on his bloody barbell whilst he's squatting as a neck rest. Fucking hell. Right, that is up there even more than the grunting. It could be a guy who's, if I was single and he was absolutely 10 out of 10, fit as fuck, and then he went up and got a fucking fanny hip thrust pad and put it on the barbell, I'd be like, nah, no, not
we're
for
out.
me. Done, over and out.
Between me and you or the human existence, sorry back guys, you're all dying, because I'm not fucking somebody for human existence if you use a fanny pack for your back.
And then I said the other one. Now this, right, I need to be careful how I say this, because there's some people that do this and they might be into this sport and they might be practicing. I get that, but one of my biggest aches is when you can clearly see that these people don't go boxing. Right? You know they don't go boxing. They don't do that sport. They are not a boxer. They don't go fucking boxing. And they'll do like a bench press, or they'll do like a dumbbell.
I've seen Kayla's face.
Preacher
when
curl.
this has happened.
You see my face. I can't hide it. They'll do preacher curl, or they'll do a bench press, and then they get up and they go, ugh. And they start fucking punching me down, like, no. Unless you're doing that on a punch bag with some gloves on, fucking crack on. But you don't need to do and waste that energy between your sets and look like... And
look like a knob at the same time.
I've noticed that men who do that do it when there's girls nearby. I see it. I see it all the time.
Is that how the modern generation are flirting? Because no wonder I'm still single nearly a decade later.
I've even got a recent ick that happened to me just yesterday. Well, no, not even yesterday, the day before whilst I were at the gym.
Go on.
I were on the Smith machine doing a close grip bench press because I was doing triceps and it was heavy and I was struggling. They weren't going to fall on me. And this guy came up and saved me.
No.
And I was like... So as you can imagine, people know that when I'm in the zone I close my eyes to try and make sure I'm getting that mind muscle connection, blah blah blah. So I'd gone down, had a slight pause, walked up, and this fucker was just hanging on me going, well, come on, you can do it. He was Polish, so I don't know what, he wasn't English, and he's going, I help you one more time, go. And I'm like, okay, mate. So then he helped me for the last 3 sets, but I think it got to the point where he was there, and he thought, this girl doesn't need help. She wasn't falling on her, and I was just like, mate, I appreciate it. So I gave him a little thanks for your help, mate.
Pathetic fist pump.
Yeah, pathetic fist pump, and I was like, mate, no. Only come to me when I'm actually
when I've got the ball on my chest and I can't breathe.
And not only that, babe, the safety's run as well. That was the nick. And I think, no disrespect to this guy, I think he was just genuinely being nice. But it's like, I'm not a damsel in distress, babe. I don't need saving. I can save my fucking self.
Bless him.
That's my final ick. Have you got one more?
I think my final ick would be for the gym would be when people post on the social media and they're like, no days off, and it's day 2 of them going to the gym. And I'm like, okay, honey.
You do you, babe.
No days off. Fucking 2 out of 2. No days off.
Maybe you've done like a fucking 2 months straight, then we can say no, no days off. I think I know who you're talking about. Anywho, we're gonna play a game now. Ick or innocent. So is this a mixture of gym, relationship, mum, everything?
Yeah.
Right.
They're all thrown in there.
Okay. Are we ready? Ick or innocent? Posting cryptic breakup social media posts. Ick.
Yeah, ick. Not for me. Not for me, that.
It's not even breakup social media posts. It's like, I can't even think of one off the top of my head, but it's like,
It's just like attention seeking for me.
Yeah,
like
when
if
they
you've got
say-
shit going on, keep it between you and your partner.
or when they say the only people you need in your lives are the people
Derek,
who
John,
don't-
Scotty, David.
No, but it's like when it's like, obviously you've had a bad day, something's happened, but they're not telling you what.
And then they want people to go, message me. Or hope you're okay. And then they reply to it and go, I'll DM you, babe.
Yeah, oh, fuck off.
Just fucking plaster it on
Just
you,
say
you
what's
daft cow.
happened, we all want to know.
We're all nosy twats. Let us see.
Oh, this is my big ick.
Yeah.
I don't do this. I don't do crying really anyway.
No.
But this is one of my icks when you go on social media and you see people filming
yourself
themselves crying. Yeah.
But also, when I'm having a mentee bee, because I've had a few of them this week, there's been a number of moments of serious water floodgates going on where I've just been like, stop the world, I want to get off. I've never once thought, I'm just going to get my tripod out though and just quickly film this for a bit of content. Fucking what?
That it does, and that to me is just like no, like I can. The only time I'd get it, which a lot of the time it hasn't happened there, and then when something maybe whilst girls have been at the gym, something's happened, they get in the car and they're talking about it, and it gets a bit overwhelming, and then they do it.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about those reels where they have literally took a picture of them
sat on the bathroom floor crying.
No,
Not every day will be
babe.
like this.
There's a few big creators that I follow that do that.
Yeah,
I'm like, babe, get over yourself. Kids named after brands. Mackenzie. Sorry if there's any child called Mackenzie, but yeah.
It's not for me.
No,
I used to take. Obviously, when you work in education, you come across a lot of interesting names, don't you?
I once taught a Disney princess.
Aurora.
No.
She's called Disney Princess. Jesus Christ. I think there should be a vetting system when you go to register your kids' names. Somebody should be sat there
Imagine that as an interview. What's your name? Disney Princess. Which one? No. Disney Princess. Imagine that, but what if she's like a tomboy? And she's properly into motorbike racing.
She might have like multiple different personalities. And one day she can rock up as Pocahontas, the next she's fucking Cinderella.
Oh no, it's not for me. Not for me that. Dropping weights on the floor really loudly when the
This he goes with the grunting. It's an ick. There's nothing innocent about this.
But I think we haven't had any innocent ones yet. They've all just been ick.
I think they are.
But it's not even just 5 kilos. It's just dropping the weights. I understand, right? If it's a big guy and he's pressing 50 kg on each arm, I get that they're going to bang. But the rest of them really don't need to be banged on the floor.
Just have some control, guys.
I agree. I can just see me and Dave doing this one. Couples matching gym outfits.
Do you know who I've seen do this quite often? Tom and Molly from Love Island. they're living the best life out in Dubai at the minute, and they are both beautiful humans, but they will quite often train or go out for a run together in matching outfits.
That's no, not for me.
No, not for me.
No, not for me.
Right, this one really bugs me. When people are out in public and they've got the phone on loud, they're just on the phone with somebody, they've got the phone on speaker, and then they're just talking with it in the hand next to the head.
Yeah, just
I'm
put
like,
it,
take it off speaker and put it next to your ear.
No one wants to
Or
hear
put a
your
pair of
conversation.
headphones in and put it in your pocket.
But why do you think they look cool?
Well, yeah,
Do you
because it's the
think
younger
it's like?
generations
Do you
that do
think
it.
it's like? Is it?
Yeah. The only other person that I used to know that was my gran, and she would deaf in one ear.
Right, so if you've got a hearing impairment, absolutely fine. But if you haven't, you just
Stop being a loser.
I'm combining both these two: loud chewing and slow walkers. Fuck me, the slow walkers come out when you really have got to get somewhere as well. You're like, fucking move.
Yeah, I'm like that with my child. I'm like, Nancy, just get out of the way.
See, no. My kids don't walk slow. They're just always
They're always late with you.
They're always late a million miles an hour. We're always running. And then loud chewing.
Loud chewing, yeah.
But it's like that.
Like David the cow.
It's like when cats eat.
Yeah, like how your husband
I'm going to do it. Everyone's
lovely chips that when you do that.
going to get some lovely sound that. Ick. Right, did we have any, was that the listener ick that we've already shared?
Yeah, we've done our listener ick.
What the fuck of the week? I've got a massive what the fuck of the week. The Beckhams. Oh,
juicy.
Oh, I love juicy goss. So what we're thinking about Brooklyn Beckham? Do you think who's in the wrong? Do you think Brooklyn's in the wrong? Are we all Team GB and Brexit?
See, I think it's interesting because obviously they've lived that life. I find it. See, I watched that documentary with David and Victoria Beckham.
Which I think they came across really well.
Yeah, they came across as this lovely family, this real tight unit.
Yeah.
But then also, I think there's too many coincidences for me. Nobody's perfect. Like, absolutely not. Sometimes I look at the things that my mother brought me up and I think, oh, you're a knobhead. And I tell her, don't worry, our daughter gets told. But they won't agree with it, and I think there's things, and like when all the articles have come out about the fact that when it was meant to be the first dance,
I don't know what that dance was,
and that guy
I hope it was
like,
baby slut dropping on the floor. just being a typical embarrassing mum. I hope to God.
Yeah,
you just don't know, do you?
No.
But then it's the whole wedding dress days before. Was she being a bit of a bitch?
But the clothing designer for her wedding dress that she actually wore has released a statement to say that she'd been for multiple fittings and it had been months in the planning. But and then Rebecca Lou's weighs in on it.
Oh, see, I don't know about the Rebecca Lou
So
thing.
she's weighed in on it and been like, see, they tried to say it was all me when I was having an affair with David, and now it's coming out that it's not quite
she's just probably wanting some.
But she wanted it. She's
that.
Yeah, she's probably running out of a bit of dough, so she thought, oh, I'll jump on this.
I'll jump on this train. Yeah. But
I think it's difficult, isn't it? Families are hard.
I just find it really sad. As parents, I could never imagine completely falling out and not speaking to one of my children ever again.
A, you're really close to your children, and B, you're really close to your parents, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what
I come from a different world. I've not spoken to my dad since I was 16. My mum doesn't speak to her dad. Like, we've come from a world where we've cut people off. We're a bit cutthroat in our house.
I know, I feel very honest to be in the circle.
Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong, I gave my dad a chance.
Yeah.
But when he turns around and says to me, you know, if you don't, presents without contact are meaningless, so I'm not going to give you any more presents unless you see me on my terms.
Oh.
Or the fact that my gran had saved for all three of us as siblings, like an endowment savings pot that would mature when we were 18 so that we could use it for like adult life. And mine was in my dad's name because it couldn't be in our names as children. And my dad refused to hand it over for me and said he was keeping that money unless I was prepared to see him. And I was like, no, like, I'm not being blackmailed, you're a grown-ass man. Yeah. So I've cut him off. So it is difficult. Like, I could never imagine it from Nancy.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't ever. But But I know that it can be done, and I'm alright with that. Because I just think blood doesn't make you family. I've got people that are more family, like you're more family to me than I would ever class my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting from perspectives that you've come from that really close-knit family circle for generations.
And the thing is as well, the end of the day, the Beckhams are a brand.
Yeah, of course
they are a brand, and they have got a front that they need to uphold in the media. And no respect, they probably do have some control over the media. They absolutely do. But at the same time, you just don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So obviously these documentaries that they both brought out, they both came across, they looked, and I'm not saying that they don't have the they are a happy family. They probably really, really are, because it's a lot when you look on the program. I mean, Brooklyn wasn't in a lot of the Victoria one, which kind of justifies what Brooklyn is saying. Not everything that he says is true, but that there was obviously a bit of tension there. Yeah. But the rest of them, like the Romeo, Cruz, and
I do find it quite hard that the siblings have all jumped on posting stuff to take the piss out of it. Like Cruz had posted the video of him and his mum dancing, and like being silly and dancing at Christmas, and I just think like that's a bit petty. As siblings.
And it's very hard because just keep it behind closed doors, wouldn't you? If you're that big if you are that big of a brand,
that's an active choice, and I would imagine that his mum and dad would have had to okay that, and they've allowed that to happen. And I just think that's making something into something it doesn't need to be. Let's get it sorted.
And like a lot of people are all for the VB as well. A lot of people are sticking up for it, and they've said like obviously with Brooklyn, he wouldn't be the person that he would be now if it wasn't for his mum and dad, and I get that. But at the same time, I think it's like putting your dirty washing out for everyone to see, isn't it? Like, keep it behind closed doors.
Not for me. But it was a good what the fuck of the week, that.
I know that it's been on my mind all week, that. So, basically, to finish off, how would you say to people to cope with icks in the world? Because there's so many.
Call them out and fucking laugh. Call them out and laugh. If it's something that you think is an ick, especially if it's in a relationship or a friendship, tell them and then laugh. It's the only way forward.
It's the only way forward, and it's so the population of icks decrease. The more you tell them about it, the less they'll do it.
People are aware of it.
So, without further ado, that was episode 11 of MILFs Unfiltered. Thank you once again for listening, and we hope the start of the episode was a little bit like, January guns, fuck off, it's shit, it's this bit. We've had some major laughs this episode, so I hope it's made you feel that a little bit better. And like as always, follow on YouTube, our Instagram with MILFs Unfiltered Pod, and we will see you for the next episode of
MILFs Unfiltered. Bye.